Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rose. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and welcome. And I hope you enjoy it. If you've already been here and you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing and welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed and you're back again, welcome back again. And I'd love it if you could subscribe. As you know, I'm doing a 30-day challenge. And it's not been easy and it's got quite mundane. But through this video, anyway, I've been showing you what I've been eating through the day. But also the most important thing, I ended up on this webcam or webcast with this nutritionist from Kenya. He has given me so much valuable information. I was on there with him for 2 hours. But I tell you something, I put little snippets on here so that you can kind of understand and experience what he was telling me. The information is invaluable. I'm going to put his details in the description box. When you hear, please pass it on so that other people can enjoy the information that he's sharing as well. But I'm telling you, people, we're poisoning ourselves. We are fat because of what we're eating, not the amount that we're eating, but because of what we're eating. So come on. Let's do this, man. Let's get rid of all these poisons in our body. Let's get rid of these headaches. He even talks about why you get headaches. Let's get rid of the headaches. Knee pain, joint pain, premenstrual tension, PCOS. There's so many things that we have that we don't have to have as a consequence of not understanding how to eat healthy and how to get enough sleep. These are very important things. So I'm going to leave you now. So that, I'm going to bring you through the video now so that you can see what I'm talking about. At the end of it, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe.
We need Jesus. We need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We all need Jesus. We need Jesus. Okay, now wait up. It's something so hard to get and stop praying. You know the truth, you know what, you know it. You know we love you like God could do. Your tears are starting, you can't feel it. You want peace, but can't feel it. You got it, you can't do it. You need Jesus.
Starting this, we talked about carbohydrates being the sugars. We mentioned there are two. We mentioned the simple carbohydrates, the three: glucose, fructose, and lactose. So we were talking about the simple sugars still, right? That's where your question is coming, because I had not touched the complex carbohydrates, because we have the simple and the complex. The complex carbohydrates are where we have the starches and the fibers. Now, the sweet potatoes, the arrowroots, the butternuts, the pumpkins, they fall under the fiber, the carbohydrate group of fibers. So the sugars come attached to fiber. And you see, you are unable to digest fiber. Whatever digests fiber in your gut is the microorganism in the gut, and they are in the large intestine. So therefore, by the time you are digesting fiber to release the sugar, it's already in the large intestine. And that's why fibers give you a stable flow of glucose in blood. As compared to the simple carbohydrate that you break down so fast in the gut, you absorb it. You start actually the digestion in the mouth. So you break it down, you release glucose, you release fructose, you release lactose. It is absorbed so fast and is carried to the liver. But for the complex carbohydrates, like the yams, like the beans, did you know beans are carbohydrates?
No, I didn't.
65% of the bean is fiber, and fiber is carbohydrates. Only 20% of the bean is a protein. Therefore, when you're eating rice and beans, you're simply doing everything carbohydrates.
Okay.
So these ones, you break them slowly because of the fiber.
Because I always thought beans were protein.
From the fiber, you break it down to give you B vitamins, and they consume the fiber, they ferment it, and now you can release the sugar. And you see, even in the fermentation process, the amount of sugar that you're going to take into your system is low, because bacteria feed on sugar to give you lactic acid. Now you see the benefit of those ones that we're going to convert it to sugar, but a very low level of sugar. So you release it in the blood in a stable way. And that's what you need. We don't want that spike.
And then you won't get hungry so soon, I suppose, so quickly.
That is the point. Yes.
So what about things like oats? Sorry, everybody, I'll stop in a minute. So what about things like oats porridge?
Now you see, one, I have nothing against oats. But I always tell people, what is your target when you're trying to, because there's somebody who's trying to maintain a healthy life, and there's somebody who is trying to reverse a medical condition. The end result of breakdown of oats is, of course, the fiber and then the glucose. Now, if somebody is diabetic and you tell them to take an oats porridge, what are we advising them? We are messing their system up. And again, oats, just like wheat, they actually perforate the gut. They cause that leaky gut. And when you perforate the gut, remember the gut is covered by the blood vessels and by the immune system, the lymphatic system. So when you perforate the gut, it means the content of the stomach and the gut have now access to the immune system. So anytime you eat an egg, specifically the egg white, it pops through these seepings, this gut, this leaky gut, and it encounters the immune system. And now the immune system does not recognize it. So it fights back. When it fights back, that's what you see on the skin, and then people call it an egg allergy or a protein allergy. There is nothing like protein allergy. It's just because you messed up your gut, and now you're exposing the content of the gut to the immune system. So if you drop the egg, have you healed the gut?
No.
You've not. So you will suffer the consequences anytime you eat a protein. But if you drop the seed oils or vegetable oils, you drop the wheat product and the oats, you drop the sugar in oil forms, your gut heals, now you can enjoy your protein. So therefore, there's nothing like protein allergy. It's just wheat, sugar, and seed oil addiction.
So I'm trying to lose weight. Sorry, everybody. Just one more question because I'm finding this incredibly interesting. So I drink oat milk. The reason why I drink oat milk is because if I drink normal milk, my body rejects it. And obviously, you've told us the reason for that because we're not supposed to be drinking normal milk because we passed that stage in our life. So I drink oat milk. But so would you advise me to stop drinking oat milk? What milk would I put in my tea then?
Tea is water and tea leaves.
Yeah. Oh, so I shouldn't be having tea.
That is not tea anymore.
Okay.
That is sugar.
Wow.
And you know very well, people will tell you how they love coffee. But you take them to a coffee place, and the amount of sugar they're adding in that coffee, you start wondering, did they come for the sugar or the coffee? They're actually using the coffee as a carrier for the sugar. They just want to cover up the good. So when you take water and put in tea leaves, that is tea. You can take that anytime, any day, whether you're fasting or whether you're eating. It is 0 calories.
Oh,
but
God.
when you add in the sugar, when you add in the milk, it now has calories. That is not tea anymore.
So wait, what about soy? What about soya milk?
Anything that is called soy, whether soy milk, whether soybeans or soy protein powders, soy is estrogen. Now understand this. Estrogen is a female hormone, right? So if a man constantly consumes soy, their testosterone levels goes up because their estrogen levels are going up. Now the man starts growing big. They start growing the hips. They start growing man boobs. The erection goes down. Now that is erection dysfunction. And now that needs a medication again.
Oh, God, I'm throwing away my tofu.
As a woman is aging, women have 2 hormones. One is progesterone, the other one is estrogen. Estrogen is the one that makes you look feminine, deposits fats, is responsible for bone density and all that. Progesterone is the fertility hormone, is the happiness hormone, is the hormone that actually has to be up when you're getting into your menopause. But look at it this way. These hormones are produced by your ovaries. And as you age, your ovaries start to shut down because they are aging and their function is diminishing.
Yeah.
So they start to close up. When the factories are closing up, we expect the products to go down, right?
Yeah.
And look at most women suffering from fibroids, endometriosis, the PMS, the menopause syndrome, hypertension, obesity, bone weaknesses, acne, very bad skin, hormonal imbalances, and irritation, depression, and anxiety. What is happening in these women? Their levels of hormones are going down, but estrogen is always up in relationship to progesterone. This progesterone, as you age, it is a happiness hormone, but also it neutralizes the side effects of estrogen. What does that tell you? Estrogen on extremes is a dangerous hormone.
Yeah.
But women are always having this imbalance. Hospitals call it hormonal imbalance. I call it estrogen dominant because estrogen is higher in relationship to progesterone.
So how do we get our estrogen down?
Pardon?
So how do you get the estrogen down so you can be normal?
That is the point. Yes, I'm getting to that. So when you have this imbalance, you will experience all the side effects of estrogen. And Of course, endometriosis is there, fibroid is there, infertility is there, the PMS is there, the obesity is there, hypertension is there. Basically, I'm telling you the side effects of hormonal contraceptives. They are there because of high estrogen. So what happened that this estrogen remained higher, yet they were supposed to go down in equal measure. Women are feeding estrogen. How are they feeding estrogen? We just talked about sugar. So sugar feeds estrogen. We just talked about the fruits that are giving you triglycerides. And the more you grow fat, the more you add up on estrogen, because estrogen, fat is actually highly estrogenic. So as you grow big, your estrogen levels are always high. As you eat soy, soy is estrogen. Estrogen goes up. As you use the liquid detergents that have triclosan, that is estrogen.
No wonder
As
I'm
you
half
use the
mad. Yeah, no wonder I'm half mad in my head because I'm eating all these things.
Not easy, my friend.
So we need
So
to
you tell
really
me,
cut up.
how many women are on sugar? How many women are eating fruits? How many women are taking milk and soy milk, to be specific? How many women are eating chocolates? How many women are on hormonal contraceptives? How many women are using the non-sticky pans? How many? A lot of women. And that's the reason why we are having all these reproductive health issues in women. If today I start a YouTube channel that is just talking about reproductive health in women, I will make a living. I will not need my job. I'll make a living. Why? Because I know how many clients I'll get just because of talking about it. Because it's the truth. Women are suffering from these things, but they don't listen. They eat all the bad foods. They feed estrogen, but they don't feed progesterone. But listen to this. God designed you perfectly, because as progesterone is going down, there is a gland that takes over, which is called the adrenal gland. It's on top of your kidneys. It takes over to start breaking down cortisol, which is another hormone again, to give you now progesterone, to just help you work off these high levels of estrogen. But you see, the same foods that are raising estrogen are the same foods that are killing the adrenal glands. Sugar in all forms, including fruits and honey, the vegetable stroke seed oils, the wheat products and the processed carbohydrates, they kill your adrenal glands, and therefore now you cannot even make cortisol, and now you cannot even convert cortisol to progesterone.
So really, we need a whole food list and a whole rethinking of our minds to be able to understand even how to eat.
Yeah, it shall be a whole kitchen howl. And that's why when I was talking to Amos thought this is too much information. I cannot.
I had this this thing from the chemist because I was trying to do the keto diet, and you had to dip it in your urine, and then when your body went into ketosis, it would so really this would bring our body into ketosis, because I did notice that I lost a lot of weight doing this, but it was very hard to sustain, because in the keto diet they say you're only allowed to have a small piece of meat a day or something, and it was hard to, because I was hungry all the time.
You can eat as much meat as you want, as long as it's fatty meat. How much of fatty meat can you eat?
Not a lot.
That's the point. So it's not about very small meat. It's about the quantity of the fat in the meat. So remember, for you to have a healthy diet, basically consider the fats, the protein, animal proteins for that matter, and then the fiber. No carbohydrate in it.
Okay. So yam isn't counted as a carbohydrate then. Yam is okay.
It's counted as a complex carbohydrate. And I told Karen, because she has the addiction to the simple carbohydrates, you cannot just stop them once.
Yeah.
So you move to the complex carbohydrate, and then when you've adapted, it becomes easier for you to wean off the complex carbohydrates. It's not easy for you to just to stop the addiction that comes with the sugars. So you have to take it in a slow and a stepwise way. So you move from the simple carbohydrates, the ugali, the rice, and the chapatis, and then now you move to the complex carbohydrates, which are the beans, the sweet potatoes, the arrowroots, the butternuts, the beans, and all that. When you move to that, now you start training your body to wean off the carbohydrates slowly, and now you can get rid of the carbohydrates.
So we have to leave
normal potatoes. Are they okay?
Oh yeah.
What are these normal potatoes? The
Irish potato, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, anytime you mention Irish potatoes, remember McDonald's, remember the Chicken Inn and the KFC. We have to feed the appetite that is coming with those three. And the appetite is worldwide. So therefore, we have to make production go up. Therefore, GMO comes in.
Oh.
Therefore, spraying them with herbicides and glyphosate comes in. Therefore, cancer is looming.
Okay.
Wow.
Stay away from them totally.
Okay.
And is there any fruits we can eat at all, like an apple or orange?
Avocado, you can do avocado. Now, for somebody who is trying to reverse a medical condition, only avocado.
Okay.
Somebody who is just trying to lead a healthy life, has no medical condition, has no issues with his health or her health, they can do some berries. They can do a lemon, but not the lemon juice, the lemon peel.
Okay.
And they can do an avocado because they're still getting the vitamins from the vegetables.
So apples are no good. No oranges, because I've got them in the
Imagine a
fridge.
green apple having 16 grams of sugar.
Oh wow. I heard that somewhere before.
Yeah. A green apple.
So what about oranges? You know, like citrus fruit, no?
Oranges have fructose.
Okay.
So simply prefer the lemon. And if you're targeting vitamins from the lemon, prefer the lemon peel over the juice. The peel has the highest content of vitamin C and also the antihistamines. So therefore, if you're targeting the nutritional value of a lemon, go for the peel.
Oh, I love this because this is about discipline, isn't it?
It is.
And we should lose weight quickly. This will help to lose weight quickly if we stick to it, isn't it?
Trust me, you. Simply going on a zero carbohydrate diet, you don't need 3 months to see a whole lot of changes going down. A zero carbohydrate diet, because you see, your weight is actually brought about by carbohydrate consumption. So when you're eating carbohydrates, you're spiking insulin, you're always in storage mode. Always in storage mode. And also understand that healthy diets, basically the keto diets, combine it with a little fast, combine it with sleep, combine it with enjoying the sun, and easing up on stress. These are the things that will actually come in wholly as you try to maintain healthy life. You see, losing weight is not a problem. But how many people lose weight and still go back? A lot of them. Because we want the sustainability of weight. We want you to lose weight but still maintain the lost weight.
Yeah.
So therefore, we have to start from somewhere, develop the healthy habits, train our guts to eat at certain hours, and then stop snacking, and then combine it with other things that will actually help us burn fat even more. And when we achieve our goals, now we can enjoy these bad foods in quotes once in a while.
Okay. Wonderful.